filling in the gap between episodes 3, Revenge of the Sith, and 4, A New Hope. We are here discussing the Rebels magazine comic strip, Kallus Hunt. Kallus Hunt, by Martin Fisher and Bob Molesworth, is featured in the March 2016 issue of the U.S. publication of the Rebels magazine. This story takes place at some point during the first season of Star Wars Rebels, likely after Episode 5, Rise of the Old Masters, and before Episode 6, Breaking Ranks. At the Imperial Academy on Lothal, Lieutenant Jovan is on the run. Labeled an Imperial traitor, stormtrooper squads led by Agent Kallus have their sights set on capturing or killing this man. Jovan seems to have some history with Kallus, given by the reaction when he saw Kallus for the first time. Jovan manages to make it to a TIE fighter and blast his way out of the Academy hangar. Kallus is venting his frustration at Jovan's evasion to Commandant Oresco. He reveals that the two do indeed share a history together, having both graduated from the Academy of Coruscant. It appears that Jovan somehow helps Kallus graduate from the Academy. Shortly thereafter, however, Jovan was discovered embezzling, and Kallus has been sent to arrest him. Jovan's stolen TIE was located on the settlement of Dinar. He takes a squad of stormtroopers and orders them to question everyone. However, it is Jovan who finds Kallus first. Jovan taunts Kallus, saying he doesn't have it in him to see his task through. They go back and forth, with Jovan ultimately breaking away and making it to his TIE. Kallus, determined to complete his task, orders the troopers to stay in Dinar while he boards another TIE and pursues Jovan. The two go back and forth with each other, testing each other's piloting and weapons skills. However, Jovan's overconfidence got the best of him as he clipped his TIE on a rock formation and came crashing to the ground. Kallus was there waiting for him. While Jovan begged for mercy, Kallus fired his blaster, set for stun. Jovan was taken to face justice in an Imperial cell. Kallus demonstrated his resolve. Never let history or emotion get in the way of serving the Emperor. These were words he shared with Commandant Oresco, which really strikes at the heart of this story. This story provided us with some depth to Agent Kallus's character that was not found in the first season of Star Wars Rebels. Also, at the end of the story, Oresco excuses himself as he is expecting new recruits. While it is not expressly stated that this is connected in any way, this seems to point to the cadets that contained an undercover Ezra Bridger that we saw in the episode Breaking Ranks. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with all the insight and analysis found here at Star Wars: The Canon Explained. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Leave your comments and questions about this story or any element of the Star Wars canon below. Till next time, may the Force be with you.